Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is how I get really big bouncy curls using a curling wand. This curling wand is so old, it's actually one of the first hair tools I ever got. So I start off using a tangle teaser. I also get pin curls ready because all you need is pin curls, a brush and a comb for separation. So after I give my hair a really good brush out, I separate in half. So I'm starting with one side of my hair rather than having all the hair together. It just makes it a lot easier for me with having less hair to think about at the beginning. So then I section off a section of hair at the bottom, but I actually just skipped doing the back of the hair just so you could just see the front because it was easier for me to show on the camera. So then I take a section that's like 1/2 inch to 1 inch in thickness and I just wrap it around the hair. And I know it's kind of confusing looking at the camera, but I'm actually curling away from my face because I want all the hair off my face nice and big, and I leave it on each curl for like 10 to 20 seconds. If the hair feels a little bit thicker, I'll leave it on for closer to 20. If it's a little thinner, I'll leave it on for like closer to 10. And then I just kept it in and then I left it go, and then I did 3 curls across, and after I was finished, that's when I pinned them all up. But I like to let them drop for just a second and do the curls across for timing, just because otherwise it took me a good like 40 minutes to do my hair anyway. So to then have to stop and pin up each curl at the end, just do like 2 or 3 curls and then pin it up. And then the longer you leave pinned up and curled in, the longer your hair is going to last anyway. Also, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a more in-depth tutorial on this. If you want smaller and bigger kind of curls, let me know and I shall do it. You can use bobby pins as well. You don't have to use pin curls. I just have them so my hairdresser and I have all the things. But if you don't have them, that's cool. So then on the top sections, I always do the curls a little bit smaller. I try and keep them to 1/2 inch and leave them in on the curling wand for like a couple of seconds longer, just to really get the heat at them and to heat them up, so that it's curlier on top. So then the same thing, I just left it for 10 seconds to 20 seconds on top, some of them a little bit longer, and I just curled all the way to the front, taking each section. Sometimes I curl in different directions, and that's if I'm just going for like a natural messy curl look. But because I was actually going for like a messy but not so natural curl look, that's why I decided to curl it all the way from my face. And it's also easier to brush out if they're all in the same direction, and just because I knew I was a little bit pushed for time, so that's why I did it like this. So you just go the whole way along, and please be careful with the heat, especially if you have false nails like me on, because I can't tell you the amount of times I've actually burnt my thumbnail from doing this. So just be careful if you do false nails on, because you might be able to feel it, but it's actually burning onto your nails, and then your nails are ruined and you pay a fortune to get your nails done. So just be careful with that. So then I didn't want to go through the whole process of showing you the other side, because I did the exact same thing, just curled away from the face. And the other side of my head is actually easier to do because I'm right-handed. So I did show you the more complicated side for me, just to make it easier in the camera so you can see that that's the more difficult side to do. So then again, just left it in for 10 to 20 seconds and then pin curled it up. Got some argan oil spray. If you use this, don't use too much. It is quite heavy for thin hair, but I just use a couple of spurts and some hairspray. And some hairspray just to set it in place. So I went away and did my makeup, which took about a 1/2 hour to like 40 minutes to do as well. So my pin curls were just left up. And then as I take each curl out, I give it a quick little brush. Now how you brush out curls is kind of up to you. I have a debate with different people when they ask me to do more videos on this, because it's like my hair is so different to other people's hair. If your hair is quite frizzy, you can't curl it out as much. If your hair is quite flat, you don't want to brush it out too much either in case you drop the curls. So you just need to kind of work it out yourself and see what way brushing out your curls work for you. But try with your hands, try with oil on your hands while you do it, try with a brush, try with a comb. Just try a few different ways till you figure out what works best for you. So then just took it all out, and I looked really crazy, so I decided that I wasn't going to keep it in the middle part when I saw this. But I also got some dry shampoo just to give my hair a little bit of lift at the roots, to dry it out a little bit, and just brushed it all through my hair and ran my fingers through my hair. And actually at this point I was like, I really hope this turns out nice because I wasn't sure at this point. So I just got some more serum and then I applied that all over my hair. Again, how many pumps works for you depends on the thickness of your hair. If you naturally thick curly hair, you can probably take a lot more than someone who has thin hair. So personal preference, and all the products are personal preference. But again, thank you so much for clicking into this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you think, and check out all my other social medias. Thanks guys.